We're like literally 6 seconds in. We're already.
Oh my God! And you got the names backwards.
No, I'm
again.
Pat. I'm Pat. You're JB.
Damn.
Welcome to the podcast. We're here with Steve and Austin.
Hey there.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Hey, this is a Paving Way podcast. Paving the Way podcast. We're not good at this still. We've been doing this for a while. So today, actually, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to talk about projects that we have going on, projects that we're working on, so that we can then post pictures on social. Everyone can kind of see the progress of these projects and where we're going and what we're doing with them, because we like to keep them updated so everybody kind of knows, because these jobs are exciting. So we have a couple of jobs. How many jobs do we have going right now? Does anybody know?
22.
22?
7.
It's actually 34.
Oh.
I actually have math for it now.
I just made that
I
up.
didn't even mean to know. I know that, but no, I think we have like 13 in progress right now. That's between Aaron and Hogan. That doesn't include any of the job order contracts. So that's Aaron and Hogan running 13 jobs with another 22 coming out up behind it. So it's not bad. So the ones we want to talk about today is Rancho. We're starting with Rancho, Austin. So this is our second project with the city of Rancho. Well, it's more than our second with them, but
second this season.
Yeah, and of the same kind of nature, right? We're doing the same kind of work. So Austin, why don't you tell us about this HSIP job that we have?
So the HSIP job is called the Pedestrian Crossing Enhancement Project. We're doing curb ramps around a school and some bulb outs just to protect the kids and make it a more safe environment for them. I think we got a total of 12 new curb ramps getting placed throughout, and as well a speed table to slow traffic down over there. We also got paving that we're doing out there and striping. And if you've seen the green striping for bike lanes, we got that going in too to make sure these cyclists stay in their lane.
What is that green? What is that green striping?
It's a methacrylate. So I've been in the sun all day, so my brain's a little fried. We got 111 today.
I heard you were running pole tools.
I did. I got a call for help, and I got a hurt back. And when push comes to shove, we'll all get out there and do what we can to help the guys.
Did you remember how to do it, or what?
Yeah, it's like a damn pro.
Come on. I asked for pictures if you were out there, but I got none, so I'm not sure.
To fall back, because I'm sure people have questions about what HSIP means. That's the Highway Safety Improvement Project. And bulb outs are basically concrete curbs that go out into the street to make it so that the crosswalk going across the street is shorter, so the kids have less distance. You said bulb outs.
Well, the bulb outs that go on the other side of the bike lane.
Oh,
that's okay.
That's a little different. That's a little different.
So I want to get back to you pole tooling.
Yeah.
Tool pulling.
We've got a restroom job for Rancho Cordova Parks and Recs. We just flew the restroom in. It's a pre-manufactured restroom, and it got set, I think, September 1st. It got set, and we're all the plumbing's in, water, electrical, and we're kind of finishing up with concrete. And the guys needed help, and there to help them.
Awesome.
This is our third bathroom, our third
pre-built
bathroom, where we go in and do all the grading and site utilities and walkways up to and around the building. And then by fly in, he means crane in the bathroom. Take a crane, pick it up, set it in place right over the plumbing that's coming out of the ground. So it's all got to be pretty precise to land in the right spot. Or
have you seen one of the jobs we're talking about?
No, I know, but you're bringing up.
Jeez.
That's another Rancho Cordova job. So that's our third job with the city of Rancho Cordova this season.
This season.
Not last season.
I didn't say you didn't.
I hope not.
So okay. So how long the HSIP project? How long is that going to go on?
I think we had 25 working days on that project, possibly 30. We're right on schedule right now. It's been a tough week for the guys, and up to 115 out here, and they're pulling through, doing a great job, and giving the city a good product.
Awesome. I like to hear that one. Okay, what's the next one? Hogan, what do you have going on?
Right now, the biggest one we have to wrap up is going to be the Lodi alley improvements for the city of Lodi. It's approximately 700 linear feet alley where we did clearing, grubbing, grading, underground's taking place. We're putting in header board, new driveways, sidewalk, curb, and gutter. So should be a very big improvement for what they previously had.
Can you explain what underground means?
We did a storm drain, so we're adding a valley gutter, which is approximately, I think it's about 500 feet, and then that's going to be going to a new DI, which will tie into the existing DI.
A drainage inlet.
Yep.
I've reached that.
Yep. And then tied into the existing manhole, and then once everything's done, we'll get the grading completed. We'll put in the valley gutter, and then we'll come back, get it paved, and we'll have that thing wrapped up.
All right. That one ran into some problems, I believe.
With some problems.
Not our problems.
No, just problems.
Problems. When we were doing some of the grading, some of the after potholing, we ran into some of the water services. And then once the city came out, they decided they wanted to possibly replace the entire water main, which again, 780 feet, about 37 services that would be tied in. And we had already completed one of the ramps to the alleyway. So that was another thing they had to consider. And then lead times on the materials, we're looking anywhere from 4 to 6 months. And they just decided they're gonna have somebody on site to take care of any water problems we have along the way. And we're just gonna get this project wrapped up.
So a couple things I just wanted to just point out. Potholing is, well, you can explain what potholing is.
Locating utilities.
Prior to digging or demoing,
Prior to
right?
digging or demo. 1-800-USA North.
Say north. 1-800.
811.
811.
So
I also saw up on the screen there was a link for the HSIP, so you can go to that one, and that'll show you the pictures and everything for the HSIP job, which is one we just did. These pictures for the Lodi, a bunch of those are in the project file. I got to make sure those get put up, and we'll get those onto Facebook next, so you can see those jobs. So what other things happened on there that was anything interesting or things that people want to know about?
Cats.
for HSIP?
Oh, I thought we were talking about.
No, for the alleys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Back, no, we're still in alleys. I was just saying the notes. I saw the thing pop up.
Okay.
I was just.
So the alley, after getting out there, it kind of proved it's a narrow. It's, most areas are only about 20 to 22 feet wide. There was a bunch of cats. There was a bunch of cars that needed to get moved. Boats that probably haven't floated for or seen water since the last rain. But
No, it's 10 years ago.
yeah, it was a while. But the city was working pretty well with us. The inspectors out there are great. The engineers very accommodating to our needs, and we try to be the same for theirs. The biggest challenge so far has just been that water.
It's
And
the water man. Put everything to a stop on that
put
one.
everything to a stop for us. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And now we're up. We should be up and going again though next week.
I think next Wednesday we'll be back out there, and we probably have about 9 days to get everything wrapped up.
Awesome. Cool. That sounds good. That'll be a great one. We got some early photos and some mid photos, and then we'll get some finished photos. When you're done, can you get some photos of that and put those up so we can
Definitely.
kind of show everybody else? Awesome.
Definitely.
All right. Now, what's the third project we have? 10th. Oh.
10th and P, the offsite improvement. For 10th and P and 11th and P, it's for the city of Sac.
This is downtown.
Downtown Sacramento, which is
Is this for CADA?
yeah, for
Capital
CADA.
Area Development Authority?
And then that one's a tricky one.
Downtown's usually, I think downtown's always tricky.
Yeah, downtown's tricky. You got a lot of pedestrians. A lot of people don't have vehicles, so they walk to work. And how to accommodate the access to the businesses, path of travel to keep these sidewalks open. Kind of, it's real tricky down there.
I think also on this one we found out it's tricky with all the underground. Like we didn't even know. Like then we ran into a bunch of stuff we didn't expect to run into, right?
Yeah. I mean that downtown's been downtown forever.
Yeah.
So you run into a lot of stuff. You don't know if stuff's live.
A lot of old work.
Yeah.
We ran into railroad tracks, right?
Yep. And we basically scope of work as a really beautiful building, murals. So it's really
Technical work.
Yeah, technical work, being around the building, the mural. You'll see it in the pictures. It's really cool. But scope of work, so putting in new sidewalk, new storm drain system, which their system downtown is a combined system, so your sewer and storm run together. So that's another tricky thing because you're doing it at this time of year and people flush their toilets And
What?
You got sewage coming.
What
Downtown?
a shitty job.
Yeah. Hey, it's right up my alley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a neat project. It's going to really enhance the area. We're basically getting tables, so there's some restaurants and stuff right there. I don't know what's so funny. I'm giving up.
A poop emoji just showed up on the
Oh,
bottom.
rad.
There it is again.
There it is again.
Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, so we're just kind of enhancing the area. And this one we do have, I spoke on the last one. This one we do have a bulb out. And Pat described the bulb out.
Preemptively described it.
Yeah,
for this job, I think,
yeah,
is what he said. He said this
basically
kind of
eliminates a couple parking stalls down there. And like I said, there's some restaurants that's going to give people an opportunity to eat outside.
All right, I like that one. That's and there's are the businesses open or do they? Yeah,
We've got all the businesses open. They'll remain open the whole entire time of construction, and they've been very accommodating. We do have concrete in front of these businesses, and they're actually going to shut down for the day and let us do our thing.
So this one was a bit of an interesting one. I kind of remember this one because we went back and forth with the Capital Area Development Authority for, I want to say, almost a year, designing and redoing different portions of this project to fit it in their budget. We bid the project a long time ago. We were the low bidder. And then we went, not quite that old. Then we went back and forth with them to try to accommodate their budget, see what work could be pulled out, what we could keep in there, and how we could best get this done and stay within their budget. So it took a lot of going back and forth and a lot of figuring out, but we got it there. And now we're going to get it done.
Seth spent a lot of time on this one. I remember.
Yeah.
For a good amount. Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
Anything else on that one?
No, that one's going to be a wrap. Hopefully in the next let's call it a month.
Nice. All right. And so we'll get some pictures of that as we go along, so we can post those too, where we can kind of see where they're going. I think since we're talking about trying to do these more often, we'll talk about some projects, kind of what's going on with them, things that have happened. Revisit if we're still working on the same projects. Maybe next month we can have a conversation about those too. So things to look forward to. Also, though, I think Hogan, Steve, you got a project starting next week, right? Kirby Creek.
Kirby Creek will be starting on the 19th, and that's going to be for the city of Roseville. And
That'll be an interesting one.
It's going to be a little interesting, but we're looking forward to getting started on it.
We went out and walked that, and it's in basically a huge flood drainage kind of creek area that I didn't realize how much water runs through there. I mean, how deep do you think that is when it's full bore capacity running?
We visited a visit with them this morning out there, and they said it goes all the way up to the homeowner's property.
No
lines.
way.
Yeah. That's, I mean, we're talking like 18, 20 feet
18, 20 feet
deep
in some areas.
And right now there's almost no water running in it.
That's right.
Please,
But
no
there's
rain.
trees that look like they're about to wash out. The whole root system is exposed.
We're having an
3 feet.
arborist come out before the project starts so that we can agree on any safety issues for not only us, but the homeowners, just the general public.
Yeah.
They're also going to be installing a bike trail on the other side of the creek.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That'll be an interesting one, access-wise, to get the equipment down there and get the work done. We're building gabion walls, which are like wire mesh boxes, cages that we fill with rock and then I think backfill dirt in them. And that should be a real interesting one.
Yeah, and that one starts on September 19th, and we have to be 100% completed no matter what on October 15th.
Yes.
Due to the
wet season.
Yeah, the water board. We got to get out of there. So this is gonna be a fun one for us.
Awesome. Yeah. I'd say we'd have drone footage of it, but thanks to DJI and their privacy policies, I can't get the drone working. So thanks for that.
Yeah, it's an expensive drone that now you can't use.
Yeah.
Because they want access to everything on your phone.
You can add to the collection
I don't
of
like
stuff
that.
we have in our yard.
So one more project too we have coming up. What's the West Sac job called? Yeah. What's the West Sac job called?
Southport levee improvements or something like that.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. So that's one to look out for, keep an eye on, that we will be talking about in the future. So thanks for joining in. Check us out on Instagram, LinkedIn,
Facebook, pm-builders.com.
But
Even it makes me laugh just reading it. Yeah.
the poop
If you don't know, it says if you don't pay with us, it's your own ass fault.
Oh,
Visit
like our
us
slogan.
to learn more about why
If you do not pay with us,
it's your own ass fault.
it's your own ass fault.
there you go.
That was in one we brought up a while ago. Great.
Thanks for joining.
bm-builders.com. Thanks,
Out.
everyone.